Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am in an excellent mood this morning. I am very chipper considering that it is still fairly early. I've just about managed to turn the lights off because it was very orange with them on, but it's like literally just becoming daylight now. It's about 7:45 in the morning and I have got a really fun day planned, which is just putting me in the best mood. And if you know me, you will probably understand why very quickly, why I'm in such a great mood. And that is because I am heading into London today for my first Christmas event of the season. Oh my goodness! I am so excited for today. If you guys don't know, I am literally the biggest Christmas lover in the entire world. Like, I just absolutely adore all things Christmas. If I could have my trip all year round, I would. I love the festivities, I love the twinkly lights, I love the like vibe of it. It's just my favorite thing in the world. So the fact that we are kicking off the festivities today really excites me, because I feel like this is the first day I can really start to get properly excited about all the festivities, all the Christmas things that are coming, the events, trips, the plans. Oh, I just absolutely love it. I feel like I'm always at my busiest at Christmas, but it fills my soul with happiness. I absolutely adore it. So I'm heading into London for a couple of things today, which I'm really looking forward to. And I've just gone for a bit of a slick back bun look. I kind of just wanted something really easy off my face, really simple. It's actually not cold at all today. It's so bizarre. I feel like this time of year the temperature can literally fluctuate by 10 degrees, and I'm not joking. Yesterday morning it was 6 degrees this time. Today it's 14. Like, that's almost a 10-degree difference, and I think the weather's going up to like 18, 19 degrees, so I didn't want to wear anything too heavy. So I've just got my little new look dress on, which honestly I feel like this is just becoming my uniform when I come into London. But what I really like about it, especially when I've got my like hair slicked back off my face, is it just really shows off my jewellery. And I'm not actually going into meet Pandora today, but it's always lovely to be a bit of a brand rep and just show off what I'm wearing. So I've just got little hoops in, which I absolutely adore, these like silver hoops. I wish they did this size in gold as well. I think that would be really cute. And I've just paired it with this is like my favorite chain necklace at the moment. It's like a little infinity like symbol here, which is so cute. And I've seen a couple of girls actually adding charms to it, which I think is absolutely adorable. And I just love the way that it sits against the black of the jumper dress. I feel like silver and black is just such a combo. And then I've just got my kind of everyday staples. This bracelet, it's like a wishbone bangle, has definitely become a staple recently. I've got my little knot bracelet on, if it will focus, and my two these are the birthstone ones. So pink is June for me and green is August for Alex. I then got my halo ring and just a little chain, so nothing too much, but that's what I really like. I just feel like the jewelry just elevates the look a little bit. Like, obviously I've got a little bit heavier makeup on today with the, you know, liner and stuff, and I feel really good. I feel like this is a really lovely look. My first event of the day, my Christmassy event, is with jomalone. I'm going in to see their Christmas store, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to have a little look at the new and things that are going to be coming for the festive season, which I'm so looking forward to. So I need to put my perfume on for the day. So I'm going to start base layer, of course, with English Pear and Freesia. I absolutely adore the English Pear and Freesia scent. This is literally an all year round scent for me. I love it so much, and I would say this is my most complimented perfume. Every time I wear this, people always ask me what perfume is that, because I feel like it's not one of like Jo Malone's cults, so you maybe don't know it. Like, often things like Peony and Blush Suede or like Blackberry and Bay, you can kind of smell it and know that that's Jo Malone, whereas this I feel like is something that a lot of people don't necessarily know. So it's a really lovely one. It's such a crowd pleaser. So I love this as my kind of base perfume. And yes, I do spray a lot of perfume because I always really like to smell nice, and I know I shouldn't spray perfume with jewellery on. A lot of people have told me that, but I've never had an issue and I always do it. And I always feel like it's so nice to do that as like the last thing before you leave the house. It just like really lingers on you and all of your clothes. So that is my base perfume. And then one thing I really like about Jo Malone is I'm going to layer up a little bit today, just because I feel like if I'm going to go and see the team, I want to be wearing my Jo Malone favourites. So I've got a choice of 3 and I'm undecided what I'm going to go for. First of all, I've got Honeysuckle and Divana, and I really like this. I'm almost out, which is so sad, but I really like this one. It's a bit deeper, it's a bit more like, I would say, autumn wintry. I usually actually use this as a home scent. I find this a very cozy scent, so that's an option. I could go for Blackberry and Bay, which I feel like is such a classic, and again, as I say, everyone will recognize Blackberry and Bay. Or I could go for Scarlet Poppy. This is actually in the limited edition packaging. There is, I believe this is mainline collection, so I will link these down below. I think I might go for Scarlet Poppy because I feel like it's just a little bit different. Again, similarly to English Pear and Freesia, and it just, oh, they layer up so beautifully together. Like honestly, all of Jo Malone scents layer so beautifully, which is part of the reason why I love them. So I am all ready to go. Hair, makeup, outfit, perfume. I'm feeling good. Ready to go and catch my train into London. So just a quick outfit of the day. Before I head off, as I mentioned, it's really not cold today. So I didn't really feel like I needed a proper coat. So I've actually just gone up for my favorite H&M cape. This is literally a cape that I wear all the time. I love it so much. It's very totem inspired. I know so many of you guys have shopped this. Hopefully they're going to restock this soon because I get so many messages literally daily about this cape. I love it so much. It's just like a really lovely, fairly casual, but because it's like darker tones, I feel like it's quite smart at the same time. So a really beautiful one to layer up, whether it's like, you know, for workwear, going into meetings, or you could just wear it a bit more every day. So I'm wearing that today, and I'm pairing it up with my favorite duo boots. I literally get messages about these every single time I wear them. They are the best boots for big calved girls, and I really like them. I like them paired with this dress as well because they just kind of touch. Normally I don't like boots layering, like overlapping with dresses, but I feel like the way that they just touch is really elegant, and you just get that little side slit of leg, which I think is so lovely. This is the older version of the New Look dress, but I will link this season's version of it down below because I wear these dresses all the time. They are just so perfect for like meetings, for days in London when you want to be comfortable but dressed up nice and smart. And then bag wise, I'm actually going for my Demelier bags. I want a fairly medium sized bag, and I definitely have noticed that that's something missing in my collection, and maybe something I need to rectify soon, because I feel like for days in London when I don't want to be bringing in my laptop and I don't want to be bringing in like a whole load of stuff, I don't need anything too big, but I still want to be able to take in like a few things like my iPad, maybe a bottle of water, some snacks, you know, like hand sanitizer, spare makeup, things like that. So I feel like this bag is just the perfect size, and also it's a good bag because it's a it rests on the crook of my arm. And obviously I don't want to be hurting my shoulder whilst I'm in London, so I don't want anything that's going to be sitting on my shoulder or aggravating it at all, because that was not fun at all. But yeah, this is today's outfit of the day, which I really like. I feel like the pop of tan is just so lovely in the kind of like all black monochromatic look. So ready for a really exciting festive day in London. Let's get going. Goodness me, I'm so glad I have gone for a hair up kind of a day, because it is windy. I really hope you can hear me because it is blowing straight down the road. But I have just arrived to the Jo Malone townhouse, which I'm so excited about. It's actually my first time coming to the Jo Malone townhouse, which is really exciting. I just had the loveliest walk down Oxford Street, which is feeling very festive now that it's got the stars up, it's got the Christmas lights, and it's making me feel really festive. We have an ambulance coming. It's very noisy whenever we're in London, and I always forget just how loud it is whenever I take my vlogging camera out. But let's head in and see the new Christmas collection of Jo Malone. I cannot wait. Into one of the little festive corners here at the townhouse. It is honestly just magical, trying out some of the scents. They've got the most amazing tablescape set up with some amazing scents. Pomegranate Noir is such a festive scent for me. I also love the and there's a new one which I am just obsessed with. I'm going to go home smelling absolutely absolutely amazing. I love the packaging, I love the vibe that they've got going. It's got really like winter wonderland kind of theme this year. Remember last year it was a lot more like glitz and glam, like very like 20s. This year's a bit more like cozy, at home festive with like loads of, you know, cozy hues. You've got lots of kind of more like, just much more of a winter wonderland kind of a vibe. I'm absolutely loving it. Well, it is safe to say that I am seriously in the festive mood after that event. Oh my goodness, they did such an amazing job of just making the townhouse so beautiful and festive, but like cozy and snuggly at the same time. The new collection is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I would definitely recommend getting your hands on them. Apparently the advent calendar has almost sold out already, so I will link it down below if you guys want to shop it, because it's such a good price. And if you're not really like a beauty advent calendar, this is a great option because it's obviously much more, you know, like it's got the jomalone candles and it's got like, you know, body stuff, and it was just so nice. And they sent me away with a little goodie bag. You can see it's got the little snowball pom-pom on it. So the kind of collection was basically to celebrate the nostalgia of a snow day. Like, you know, when you were a kid and school would be cancelled and you would just go and have a snowball fight. It does make me a little bit sad. I was just talking to the team about it and saying that it kind of makes me sad that kids these days don't really know what a snow day is, because if school gets cancelled for the snow, they can just do a Zoom day on school, like for school. So they don't really understand fully what a snow day is, and that's something that maybe our generation is gonna be the last ones to experience it. But it's just so cozy, like at home, winter wonderland festive. It was absolutely beautiful. So I'll show you what's in the goodie bag later, but it's really got me in the festive Christmas spirit, and I've got a little bit of time to kill before my next meeting, so I think I might head back down to Oxford Street and do a little bit of festive shopping. I'm sure it's going to be no surprise to anyone to know that my first point of call is of course Selfridges, and one thing that really excites me is that the window displays are currently empty, which means the Christmas displays are coming. Honestly, this is the most festive I've ever felt in the middle of October. I feel like every year Christmas seems to be getting earlier and earlier, and I'm really feeling the festive vibe, so I hope you guys don't mind. This is a little bit early to start talking about all the festivities, but they're coming. It is coming. The lights are up on Oxford Circus and the window displays are heading here in Selfridges, so I'm going to head inside and do a little bit of Christmas shopping, because I feel like this is just my #1 place to hit. Whenever I'm in London, I can't resist a little Selfridges shop. So, had the loveliest shop in Selfridges. I may or may not have fallen in love with the little Coach bag. They had the cutest little hobo bag that I am just obsessed with, and seriously I've had my eye on it. The sales assistant was so lovely at chatting away to me, and I may have picked up a little Christmas gift for a certain someone, which I don't think I'm going to be able to show you because I guarantee they'll be watching this video. But I've just jumped in a cab now and I'm heading over to my next meeting, which is actually an appointment with Adriana Papel, which you guys will know I wore an Adriana Papel dress to the wedding I went to in Portofino, which honestly they just do the most stunning dresses. So I'm heading over to see their new autumn winter collection, some new festive pieces that they've got ready for party season. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've never actually met the Adriana Papel team in person either, so it'd be really lovely to meet the team, say hi to the girls and have a lovely little look around. I feel like I'm looking a little bit worse for wear at this point. I've done a lot of walking, but can finally relax as I've jumped in the cab. I'm gonna head over there now. gosh.
Oh my god.
Say hi. Not seen literally not and I've not seen you in like years.
So long. Actually, I think it was 2021.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, having a look at all the
I'm so excited to see
I know, I love that. So beautiful. They're just gorgeous. Well, it seems to be the Black Cab Diaries on this vlog, but I am just heading back to Waterloo now after the Adriana Papel showroom. It was honestly so lovely to see all the pieces, and bumped into Maria and Michaela and Rebecca, which was really, really lovely because I've not seen those girls in ages, and it was the first time meeting Michaela. So such a lovely time, because it's always fun when you get to shop with other people. We were enabling each other, getting each other to try things on, and it was so, so lovely. There's definitely a couple of pieces that I want to get my hands on. That dress with the pearl neckline, I am obsessed with. I think I'm definitely going to have to get that for the festive period, because I think that is going to be a living and dying kind of a dress. So it was so lovely to meet the team and see the new pieces for autumn winter. But I am in a cab heading home now after the loveliest day in London, so I'll catch up with you guys when I'm back home, back in the sticks of Hampshire. Well, that really was the loveliest day in London. Sometimes when I've got days in London that I'm like by myself for, I get a little bit anxious beforehand, and not like anxious in the sense of like social anxiety, but more anxious in the sense of, am I gonna look like a complete loser because I don't have people to go with? A lot of other influencers will usually, you know, like make sure that they always go to an event with someone, they'll bring a +1 and things like that. But I really enjoy the fact that if I go by myself, I'm almost like forced to socialise more and forced to interact more. And it was so, so nice, because at jomalone I got to chat to all the PRs who I've not actually met in person. We've spoken so much over like Zoom and email, and it's really lovely just to be able to like put a face to a name, because the weird thing is, obviously, like on my end, I don't know what then face looks like, because it's just like a name. So for some people, like if I've not Zoom called them, I don't actually know what they look like. So it's really, really lovely to meet in person at Adriana Papel. Was so much fun. Like I really loved looking around with all the clothes with the PRs, and then when the girls arrived as well, it was just so lovely to be able to just shop together, because I feel like there's nothing more fun than having a good old girly shop, try on things, you know, encourage each other, style each other up. It was so, so lovely. And of course, took a little trip into Selfridges, and I'm now obsessed with that Coach bag that I tried on. The little hobo bag is so, so gorgeous. I'm absolutely obsessed, and I can't stop thinking about it now. I honestly kind of wish that I picked it up there and then, but I think when it comes to bags, I don't like to make like really rash decisions, and I think if someone was there with me encouraging me, I probably would have, but because I was by myself, I was able to be a bit more like, no, Ellie, think about it, mull it over. You don't want to make a decision and like spend that amount of money for a bag that you're not going to wear. So I'm going to have a little think about it, and if I'm still like thinking about it in maybe a couple of weeks, I might just take the plunge and make the purchase. But such a lovely day, and I don't know if you can see, but the sun has come out, and I was not expecting that. I really was not expecting that. It was not forecast to come out today. It was actually forecast to rain this afternoon. So the fact that we are having an evening on sunshine, I am not complaining, because we're now getting to that time of year where you just need to lap up any bit of sunshine that you can, because it will go dark like that in the evenings now, which is a little bit sad, but obviously part and parcel of what happens when autumn rolls around. But it's so lovely to be back in Hampshire, back in my homeland. It was quite funny actually, as I was chatting to the girls, I feel like I make it very clear that I'm not in London anymore, and like I'm very like talk about Hampshire a lot. Like I worry that I go on about it too much to you guys, but so many of the girls did not realise that I'd moved down to Hampshire, and they were like, oh, I knew you moved, but I didn't realise that you'd moved like that far away from London, and I didn't realise you were that far into the countryside. And I was just really bizarre, because I was like, really? I thought I went on about it too much. So maybe I need to be better at being like a Hampshire blogger and just like chatting about like the best places to go, the best things to do, the best places to eat, because it's such a beautiful location. Like I do find like Cotswolds 2.0, and I really, really love how much there is to do and like see. And like my favorite thing whenever I'm coming back from London is that as I'm like leaving London, I'm leaving Waterloo Station, like as you come out, it's obviously very built up and there's loads of flats and there's loads of, you know, it's like, it's London, like, you know, and as you get further and further, it just gets like greener and greener. I mean, obviously now we're in autumn, it's not all green, it's like beautiful autumnal tones. You've got like the oranges, the yellows, the reds, but basically what I'm saying is like as I get further and further away from London, it becomes less and less like city, built up, everything on top of each other, and becomes more and more like country. Everything's green, like you've got the open landscapes and fields, and it's just my favorite thing, because I feel like as much as I do love being in London, like I love the fact that I can go in, see all these brands and PRs and like have events and socialize, but then like I come home and I just go which is just my favorite thing about living down here in Hampshire and being out in the country. So yeah, let me know if you need me to talk about Hampshire a bit more, because apparently I don't talk about it enough, because no one seems to know that I live down here. So as you can see, I am in the car ready to head home now. I always have such a lovely drive home back from the station. So seatbelt on and let's get going. So I've just got home and the first thing I've done is take my shoes off, because my cleaner has been today, and I can't tell you how much I adore Wednesdays now, because Wednesdays are cleaner days, and to come home to a spotless, clean, fresh smelling house is literally the best thing in the world. I could not ask for anything to make me happier. The house is currently looking like this, and I honestly, it just fills my heart with joy. She even like pumps up my pillows, bless her. It's just so lovely to come home to such a wonderful smelling home. It's all clean, it's all spotless, and oh, I could not be happier to come home from a long day in London to a house like this. I say it's been a long day. I don't mean that in a negative sense. It's been a very, very enjoyable day. I'm going to take this off actually, because it is very warm in here. That is the one thing about this house slash this kitchen mainly, because there's obviously so much glass. So we've got the bifold doors, we've got the Velux windows. When the sun is shining, this kitchen is literally a greenhouse, which is both a blessing and a curse. It's lovely because it means I've come home to a lovely warm house, but also I'm wearing a lot of layers. I am very hot, but I thought I would show you what is inside the Jo Malone bag that they sent us away with. That was so kind with their goodie bags. And can we just appreciate the packaging? Like, look at this little pom-pom. I am obsessed. Now, I know I kind of fairly explained the kind of like theme that they're going with this year, but I think we should have a press release in here. Yes, we do, which will obviously give a much better explanation than I ever could. So the theme this year is Ready, Steady, Snow. Lessons are cancelled and the office is closed. There's a flurry of excitement in the air. Snowballs whiz, snowmen glisten, and scented gifts are exchanged. Grab your scarf and gloves and join Jo Malone London to discover a collection of limited edition gifts, from festive colognes to scents for the home. Our holiday heroes are back. We've got Orange Bitters, which is a tangy, woody citrus inspired by a delicious winter cocktail. We've got White Moss and Snowdrop, which has always been a favourite of mine, that is capturing the iridescent freshness of a snowdrop petal and forest moss under winter sunlight. And we've got Midnight Musk and Amber, and that is one I've never smelled before, and I fell in love with that. It is a ready to revel in the sensational midnight musk and the glowing warmth of amber. Ready to revel with sensual midnight musk and the glowing warmth of amber. Honestly, such gorgeous wintry scents. Then we've also got a lot of like the classics that they were burning whilst we were there. They had lime, basil and mandarin burning when we came in. They were burning like pomegranate and noir, which I feel like is such a festive one, and Ode and bergamot. Love that. Such a gorgeous one for winter, like much more like deep musky scents, which I think are so lovely. So I'll make sure to link all of these down below, because you are definitely going to want to get your hands on them, especially if you are wanting to get to the advent calendar. It is such a good price, like such a good price, but it will sell out before the end of October. So make sure to get your hands on it as soon as possible, because they go so quickly. So if any boyfriends are watching, if you can hear in the background, this is a hint now that the person watching this video would love the Jo Malone advent calendar. It will be linked down below. in the description of this video. So let me show you what is in the bags. They are always so generous with their gifting. I mean, look at how cute this packaging is. So this is the packaging that they have, and I do believe that you do get these like pom-pom bauble kind of things. I think these are really cute because it is like a really soft pom-pom, but also you can use this like as a bauble, you can use this as a Christmas decoration. It literally looks like a little snowball. So I'm kind of tempted to pick up more Jo Malone gifts just so that I can have more of these around my home. Honestly, I'm starting to really get excited to decorate for Christmas. I have started planning on what I'm going to do because obviously things are going to be very different in the house this year because I've always had a flat to decorate. This time I have a whole house. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Look how cute the packaging is. So we've obviously got the little like polka dot packaging which is supposed to represent the snowballs, which is just absolutely adorable. And I have a feeling this is a candle because it's very heavy and it's kind of candle packaging. I'm right. Oh my goodness, a full size pomegranate noir. I love pomegranate noir so much. I've never actually had this in a candle before. Oh my goodness me, that is like the perfect, I would say that this is the best evening scent. If you're wanting to like cozy up, it's very, like it's quite fancy. If you're maybe having a bit of a like wintry dinner, you've got like friends round or anything like that, I think this is the perfect scent to burn. It is absolutely gorgeous, such a stunning scent. Not too overpowering though, so it's not the kind of scent where if you are going to be burning it at dinner, it's going to like take over all the dinner scents and things like that. So such a beautiful gift. Thank you so much to Jo Malone for a lovely gift. I had such a wonderful time going to the townhouse and such a lovely time at Adriana Papel afterwards. So it's been a lovely day in London. I'm not gonna lie, I'm desperate to get my makeup off. It is hair wash at night tonight, so I'm gonna give myself a real good pamper because I always say this when I come back from London, but I think it is the country bumpkin in me now. Whenever I come back, the first thing I want to do is just jump in the shower, wash my hair, wash my face, get my makeup off and kind of just strip myself of the pollution from London. So I'm going to go and have myself the most wonderful pamper this evening. So I think I'll leave this video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed the first festive vlog of the year. I hope you're ready for all the festivities that are going to be coming. I promise you that they're not every video from here on out is going to be festive, but we might just drop a hint of festivities in here and then until December starts, and we can chat all about plans for Christmas this year a little bit later. I think it's still probably a bit too early, but it was so nice to really just get in the festive spirit. The first Christmas event of the year has started, and what a way to kick off the festivities. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!